Come on, this room, see? You blithering idiot! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ventonwyn Estates. Today we are continuing the harvest. Quentin's off for a drive, apparently. I don't know where he's gone, but he's off for a drive. I think he's gone on a little tour of the farm. Hopefully he doesn't crash. I really hope he doesn't crash. We are continuing our second headland here, and once we get this headland done, we're going to swap on to using GPS. Now, for some reason, Quentin's insisted this thing gets John Deere GPS, so I don't know why, but we've got Green Star in this thing. Quentin has, in fact, decided that all our equipment will have Green Star. He's a big John Deere fan, despite the fact he has never seen one in his life. So Sergei's probably going to be our first tractor unloading into us. Or we're unloading into, even. Quentin's really off on the tear. I thought I told him to max out at 30 kilometers an hour. I might have to double check Quentin. Quentin's going decidedly faster than he should be. That's mildly concerning. You can see there's a stripe in the field down there. Add a character. Yes, I did start planting down there. Unfortunately, there's a field boundary issue, so I need to buy field 35 before I can do that. So that's kind of a minor issue. Going back to this, however, I mean, I am sorry that we got 2 harvest videos in a row, but the harvest needs to be done. I'm gonna try and get the shop to give us a loan of that forage harvester for the next video. Hopefully they'll approve of it. I forgot to turn off my Steam overlay, so just hang on a second. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Here we go, we're back in the harvester. Sorry about that, I had to turn off my Steam overlay out of character. Hopefully the shop will give us a loan of the forager for the next video. Still kind of concerned what it's going to look like, because they didn't even guarantee the thing has 4 wheels. I mean, all they said to me was, it works, and nobody wants it. They're the only 2 things I know about this harvester. They also did say that it comes with a grass pickup, which is what I need. I know that in theory I can also chaff up this straw. The biogas guys said you can make silage out of this. I don't know. Oh my god, Quentin, what have you done? Let's go see what Quentin's done. I appear to have driven into a wall. What on earth, Quentin? How do you even do this? Like, seriously, how are you this inept, Quentin? How are you this inept that I can't even turn you around? Good lord. I may have to blame my Courseplay recording there, but I'm going to blame Quentin. Nearest waypoint and drive. No, Quentin, not that way. There we go. Off we go, back to the field. Quentin. By the way, I found out where Quentin was in the last video, where he'd run off to. And that's too fast. Quentin, you absolute... Why are you going that fast? Am I going to have to do this to Sergei as well? This might explain why there were issues. No, Sergei is behaving. Dear, oh dear. Just can't get the help nowadays, can you? Especially now if they got, you know, traumatic brain injuries. I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh, the forage harvester. Literally all I know is that it works as a grass pickup and nobody wants it. That's all the information I have. Sergei, you should be moving by now. Sergei, please. Sergei, you better not be... Oh my god, Sergei. What is going on? Why aren't you moving? Earth to Sergei. Earth to Sergei, the harvester's full. Oh my god, you just cannot get the help these days, can you? What's going on with you then? You... for some reason do not want to... Why can't I access the harvester settings here? Oh! That might be why. Is Sergei gonna come now, or no? Am I gonna have to bring Sergei... Am I gonna have to go out there and bring Sergei down here? Quentin's now in traffic. I forgot to set Sergei going. That would be a reason. So Sergei is on his way down here. Probably at some insane speed. Quentin is now waiting at the top of the field, so... we have that going for us, which is nice. All we can do really is wait for Sergei to arrive. Presumably through the middle of some crops. Oh, please don't make a beeline for me, Sergei. You're going to get stuck. Sergei, you're heading for a hedge. I can see where you're going, Sergei. That's Sergei. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to rescue Sergei, aren't I? And now we wait. Come on. There we go. There's the warning message because Sergei's driven straight into a hedge. Ah, Sergei. Quentin and Sergei, by the way, went to the pub yesterday. Or during the last video. That's where they disappeared off to. Are you now going to follow at least a mostly straight line and try to avoid collisions? Do I have collision detection? Is there a collision detection on by any chance? Pathfinding activated. No, that's not the way to do it, Sergei. Oh my god, Sergei. You're going to be the death of me. Okay, you drive over here. Nice big field over here. Now you can do whatever you want. You idiot. Ooh. Yeah, if you see me suddenly jerking around like this, it's because my head tracking is starting to fall off again. I'm having issues getting it stuck to the headphones, unfortunately. It doesn't seem to like glue at all. What has Sergei driven into now? All you had to do, Sergei, was drive around behind the combine. Look, there's the combine. Go. He's combine. God. I can't believe they went to the pub. What's worse, they didn't even invite me. Two drunken idiots I have now. Alright, off we go. We can harvest while Sergei collects the grain off us. And hopefully by the time we need him again, we won't be in an awkward position again. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably not, but I can hope. You're awfully close to me there, Sergei. Could you please scoot out a bit, maybe? You're overdriving this, Sergei. You're really overdriving this. Where actually is the center? There. Okay, so Sergei's... Oh my god, this is going to be fun, because I'm going to fill up off down there in a weird place again, aren't I? Sergei's full, and... Why can I hear him still moving? Sergei, you better not be pulling into the crops. You better not be pulling into the crops, Sergei, because I will not be impressed. I'm going to have to request him to come down to me when I finish this headland, because I'm going to have to... I'm going to try and come up as close to the middle of the field as I can, and I don't want him trying to come up after me when I'm doing kind of the center line. Because that center line is going to be pretty important. That's going to set where all the rest of the windrows are going to be. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to chaff this field up or, you know, just harvest it and bale the straw. But I know the biogas guys said that, you know, if you chaff straw up, you can make silage just as easily. It's not as good silage, but it's good enough to create biogas. So, I mean, if they say it's okay, then it's okay. I get the feeling they're maybe not the most professional guys out there, though. So maybe I should take that with a pinch of salt. At least Sergei's waiting somewhere. I mean, it could be worse. It could be Quentin. I mean, they're both blithering idiots. But I trust Sergei just a small bit more. He seems to listen a bit more. Whether or not he understands is a different matter, though. I'm really getting a bad cut there. There we go. Whether or not Sergei actually understands what I'm saying is a different matter to whether or not he listens. Something tells me his English isn't the greatest. Well, I know his English isn't the greatest, but I worry. I worry more about Quentin because nothing about him is great. Except maybe the pay. I mean, he pays well. I don't know how he pays well, but he does. As you can see, we're still on minus 7,000 euro. The Mafia... they haven't found out we have the bank money too yet, so... I mean, that's... We've got that going for us. Oh, good lord. Sergei's on his way. This could end badly. Or well. Or badly. Or well. I can't see Sergei now. That's... I can hear him. I can see him. He's actually unloading me. Well, that's novel. That's different. There goes a plane overhead. You can see the shadow. I think we're making pretty good progress. Now, I will be using the Stewart trailers. They do have silage sides for them, which is nice. So I can just bolt them on. We can, when it times to do the chaffing, we can do the chaffing with that. And Sergei is about to drive into a hedge. So you just have to wait for him to call for help now. Help. Capitalist hedge has me trapped. Help. Sergei. Sergei. You realize that tractor has a reverse gear, right? He's trapped. Capitalist hedge. Oh, for the love of... Come on then. There you go, Sergei. Go to the start of where I told you to go, and bring the grain down to the yard. One thing I don't want them doing. This is why communism failed. I tell them to do one thing and they just ignore me. It's like... You better not get stuck in traffic now, Sergei. It's like trying to babysit a 3-year-old at times. 2 of them, in fact. I'm gonna have to call Quentin over as well, because I don't think I'm gonna have enough space to do my centre line, or at least something vaguely resembling one. And Sergei is inexplicably stuck in traffic. What have you crashed into, Sergei? Help is capitalist traffic. Sergei, that car is going in the opposite direction. Look. See? Look, fixed. You're free, go. Oh my god. Seriously? 2 blithering idiots. Let's get the GPS course set up here. And off we go. Hopefully Quentin doesn't decide to try and unload us here. Hopefully. That won't happen. So what I'm doing this for is I'm going up the middle of the field here. Well, roughly a middle of a field. And this is just so that I can get straight lines in the windrower. Well, or straight swaths for the baler, or... I really don't know if I want to chaff this. Well, whatever we're going to do with it, I want straight lines. Because it's easier to follow straight lines. I'm kind of thinking, seeing as the shop are giving us the forager for a full day, and that's probably going to be tomorrow, is it worth me chaffing, baling today, or is it worth me making a bit more chaff for the guys at the biogas plant? Now the issue there is they don't have anything over there that can unload into their bunkers. And Quentin's about to start off, isn't he? Quentin's waiting. Please stay there, Quentin, please. Please stay where you are, Quentin. The issue with doing the biogas is they actually don't have a wheel loader at the moment. It's in for repairs. At least that's what they're saying. I'm pretty sure it got stolen last week. So if we do start working on... okay, Quentin, you might want to start coming now, because I'm getting quite full. If we do start working on biogas, we're going to have to bring Quentin's New Holland over when it comes time. In fact, I'm probably going to get Quentin to do it. When it comes time to empty the silos, I'm probably going to have to get Quentin to do it. Why is Quentin not coming? Yeah, Quentin, well done, sir. Well done, Quentin, you absolute blithering idiot. when it comes time to when it comes time to empty the silos at the biogas plant, like regardless of what we do, because the grass chaff is most likely going to go over there. We're gonna have to do it manually. We're gonna have to do it ourselves. We're gonna have to get Quentin to do it most likely, because he's stupid enough to do a simple task, I think. Hang on, is Sergei actually doing something? Never mind. For a split second there, I thought Sergei was doing well. But what's he got stuck on? Capitalist wall. Here's me. How did you... You unloaded, Sergei! You've turned the wrong way! Is this the entire problem? Is... Why can't I... It's not a difficult course. Okay, so Quentin's now full. This I need to turn the GPS back on. And the harvester back on. There we go. It does have a failsafe where it automatically shuts off whenever the grain tank is full, by the way. I'm gonna need Quentin to move. Because I need to come down exactly where Quentin is right now. I may need to move Quentin. Oh, never mind. Quentin has in fact followed me. Well done, Quentin. You've... Surprised to say it, but you've done something smart. That was incredibly smart, Quentin. Well done. I applaud your ingenuity. Let's just get the... pipe's not long enough to reach the trailer from here, is it? It's not. I applaud Quentin's ingenuity in actually moving out of the crops for once. So, this is the boring bit where I just sit with my foot on the pedal. Don't know which pedal, but one of them. And GPS does all the steering for me. I'm hands off the wheel, hands off everything. Just GPS is doing the job for me. More or less. I'm just accelerating. I'm just keeping speed. Because, to be honest, more important than me doing stuff... It's more important to me to do stuff properly than to do stuff manually. So I'm not afraid to use GPS for windrows or something like that. Like I said, everything we have is fitted with Green Star. I still don't know why Quentin decided on it. I think he said he likes the noise or something. I don't mind, because Green Star is actually quite good, so... it's not exactly a complaint I'm going to have. But... It is kind of weird hearing Green Star sounds in a New Holland or a case. Crazy, man. Now, hopefully when we get some money we can free up some funds for Quentin to buy his own tractor, because currently he's kind of... He's not happy with the New Holland. He wants his own tractor, and he's got his heart set on a John Deere, so I'll free up some funds for him to do that. I'm not going to free up much, because I don't trust Quentin. And I don't want him getting something like a 9 Series John Deere, because he likes big things. So I'm just going to free up, I don't know, about 15,000 should get him a John Deere, and see what he has left afterwards. Probably not a lot. Just to get him a somewhat decent second-hand one, surely. Is he coming up beside me again? He is. Hello, Quentin. You are being a good boy. For now. What are you going to screw up next, sir? Well, number one, you're trying to load only the front of the trailer. That's asking for it to tip. Number two, when I'm trying to move to load up more of the trailer, you're moving with me. Let's send him home. Let's get him going. Please don't ram me, Quentin. Please don't ram me, Quentin. Please don't ram me, Quentin. Let's get the mouse back on screen so I don't do something really stupid. And let's line up for our next pass. So this field shouldn't take too long to harvest now that we've got the headlands done. We got a big header, a big grain tank, and 2 tractors on the go to unload us. Thing is, the 2 tractors are driven by Sergei and Quentin, who... Quentin, are you driving in circles? What are you doing? Are you leaving now? Good. I can personally guarantee you he's going to run into the wall. Same wall that he ran into last time, and the same wall Sergei ran into when he was down at the yard as well. I swear they're both drunk. They were only at the pub for half an hour. How does this happen? How many shots did they have? I mean, come on. It's 3 PM. I mean, I get that they wanted a lunch break, but... Could you at least have brought some sandwiches with you guys? Because, I mean, when they run off, I have to pick up their slack, and I haven't really had much to eat today. I've only had maybe half a sandwich. Which, you know, that's not a lot. I guess I gotta put up with it though. I mean, I'm getting paid well, better than most farms. And, you know, if... I'd kind of be sad if I had to leave here, I gotta be honest. It would be a sad day. I mean, I've worked here for... 6, 7 years now. They used to be a lot better before Quentin got into the chicken racing, I will admit. That was a fairly recent thing before the accident involving the horse. And in Quentin's defense, how was he supposed to know that putting his finger there would make the horse kick? He was never the most intelligent guy. I mean, you guys have seen, he can't reply to comments. He has to dictate comment replies for me. Sergei's not much better, I will admit. Speaking of, I think he's on his way down here. I'd best shut up about Sergei, because he has pretty good hearing. Like I said, though, I'm not too sure how well his English is, how good his English is. I'm sneaking suspicion, not at all, and he's just kind of guessing his way through. Because I keep shouting at him to not hit walls, and then he just starts calling things capitalist walls. He knows what a hedge is, though, for some reason. Speaking of knowing what hedges are, Sergei, are you driving into a hedge again? Where are you going, Sergei? I've probably made a mess there. Sergei, what are you doing? Please don't try and come up behind me. Please don't try and come up behind me. You're going to try and come up behind me. You're almost directly behind me. You blithering dolt. Don't drive in front of me! Well, now you got us... Come on, this room, see? You blithering idiot! Alright. Now that that's sorted, kind of, sort of, not much, he's now driven into a hedge. All of that, then he decides to hit the header and hit the hedge. And, oh my god, Quentin's in trouble too. Well, I guess that's as good a time as any to leave you guys. I've got to sort these two morons out, and hopefully next time we'll be finishing the field and getting Maybe even getting our forager sorted. Maybe. I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Ventonwyn Estates. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you have anything to say to Quentin, Sergei, or myself, please do leave a comment in the comment box below. All the mods are in the mod list for your entertainment. Some of them have been edited, like the Clayson that I was using before. If you want to share the video, please do. Please share it on Twitter, on Facebook, or whatever social media you use. And if you haven't already, please do consider joining the Discord. I'm usually chatting on there most nights. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.